What's up, space pirates? This is your Admiral, the chronically charismatic Dr. Disaster, and one of the worst things about so many games these days is their tendency to release as buggy messes that have people practically pulling their hair out of their head in frustration. This is the sort of thing that usually happens because studios are working against the clock against an arbitrarily set release date, and a lot of these games are released unfinished. Ubisoft is infamous for this dog shit practice, and it cost them big time with Star Wars Outlaws, and I'm sure they are doing everything they can to remedy that situation with Assassin's Creed Shadows. But even games like Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl had some bug issues at launch. That game has been a success, but there were definitely people who turned away from it because of the talk of bugs at launch. People are generally not interested in essentially paying to be beta testers of games.
No thanks, bro.
Anyhow, the industry standard in the video game world for reviews is that reviewers of a game get the codes for that game about a week or two before the game's launch, because these developers use every last second that they can trying to get their game ready before they have to give away those review codes. And then the review embargo lifts about a day or two before release, giving reviewers maybe a week to a week and a half to actually play the game and put together a review. But there's at least one studio that is bucking this trend. Warhorse Studios has just announced they are sending out review codes for Come Deliverance 2 a full 4 weeks before release.
Holy shit!
This is relatively unheard of, but then again, this is a studio that is bucking a lot of trends. One of the co-founders of the studio is blatantly not woke. He's very crystal clear that they are just game developers, and that has attracted a lot of attention from gamers who really wanted this sort of game studio in the industry for a long time. Come Deliverance 2 made a lot of noise last month when they boosted their release date up a week, which is also an unheard of practice. Warhorse just keeps on making ballsy, badass moves that are dripping with male bravado. It's almost as if they have a little message that they are sending to all of their competition.
I am going to kick your ass.
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and also, don't forget to follow me over on Twitter or X, or whatever you want to refer to it as these days. I keep a list on there of games lousy with wokeness pinned to the account at all times for your reference. My handle over there is Dr. Disaster 1. But let's dig into what is going on here with Come Deliverance 2 and Warhorse Studios, and their announcement that they are letting reviewers have access to their game a full month before the thing comes out. Here is the announcement from the PR manager of Warhorse. We are sending out Come Deliverance 2 review codes in the next few days. Yes, 4 weeks ahead of release. From now on, everything will be in the lap of the review gods. Please be kind. Not gonna lie, I am nervous, but also excited AF. 6 years of work are leaving the nest. And this announcement here really underscores the level of bravado coming from the studio in allowing their review codes to be released so early. They are speaking with their chest puffed out in front of them on this one, because the thing is, it's always nerve-wracking whenever you put your work out into the world for other people to see. But these guys are exposing their work earlier than they have to with a level of confidence that gives me confidence that this is going to be a really solid game. In fact, I will say this, I will never be the sort of person to advocate for pre-ordering video games. I always tell people there's no rush. It's not like they're gonna run out, so why risk your money like that? However, this is probably the most pre-orderable game that I have seen in a long-ass time. I still don't think you should do it, mind you, but if you do, then I understand. Because here's the thing, as soon as this announcement came out, telling people that the review codes are releasing early, once again, this game got a large spike in sales that drove it up the Steam charts. This is where the game was sitting at yesterday on Steam. It was number 150 on the Steam top sellers list, and then today it jumped all the way up to number 72. That is reminiscent of the jump that it got last month when they announced they were moving the release date up a week. The game sales back then spiked from about 2 to 250 all the way up into cracking the top 100 for the first time. All of this is very impressive, especially when you consider the game doesn't even release until February 4th. If you want an idea as to how it is comparing to some of its contemporaries, let's take a look at the sales numbers for the other February major releases. There are 2 games that are tracking ahead of Kingdom Come from February, but that really isn't surprising considering that both of these games come from major franchises. We've got Civilization 7, which is the 4th most wishlisted game and the 39th top-selling game on Steam. And then we also have Monster Hunter Wilds, which is the top most wishlisted game, and it is the 21st top seller. I expect that game is going to be a Baldur's Gate 3 level behemoth when it releases at the end of February. Maybe not quite as big as Baldur's Gate, but still, it's going to be really big. And with that in mind, there's no shame in Kingdom Come falling behind those 2 games. Once again, these are 2 prominent franchises, and Kingdom Come is really just starting out here. But I think it's quite telling to see the 2 major games that are tracking well behind Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. First off, we have Avowed, which is that game from Obsidian that got into a major controversy last month when they embraced the pronoun shit in their medieval-styled setting game. That game is number 30 on the wish lists, but it is sitting all the way down at number 787 at the time of the recording on the top sellers list. It keeps bouncing around from a range of about 1,200 all the way down to about 700, but no matter how you slice it, that game does not appear to be anywhere near the same class as the likes of Kingdom Come as far as popularity. And it looks like woke games in general just aren't paying off for the people making them, because Assassin's Creed Shadows, the other major release from February, is a freaking joke. This game releases a week and a half after Kingdom Come, but a few days before Avowed, and yet it still can't even be pre-ordered. There really is no comparison here. Ubisoft is clearly not confident in their game at all. They aren't even letting people buy it. Whereas we have Kingdom Come giving out review codes way before anyone else. I remember a month or so ago, the co-founder of Warhorse talking about how he was a little bit nervous about the idea of having to compete head-to-head with a franchise like Assassin's Creed and all of the pedigree that comes with that storied franchise. And I can understand why he would be nervous about that. But at this stage, it is becoming evident that Assassin's Creed is going to be blown to Kingdom Come. But I'm going to leave it there. Drop your support for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and your mockery of Avowed and Assassin's Creed Shadows into the comment section below, and we will talk there. Thanks for watching me, Hearties. If you haven't already, your Admiral is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.